So day 51, 2025. So yesterday I spoke about identity, especially for black folks, right? Whether you call yourself African American, black, colored, Negro, whatever it is that you choose, and whether that choice, you know, is the same as what was on your original birth certificate, yada, 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 right? Today I want to talk about another sort of identity. And I know this is going to be a topic I'm going to revisit later because I'm going to look more into it. But just off random, let's just off the top of my head, I want to talk about the identification of your geographic location of origination, right? Where you're from, born or raised, right? You may not have been raised where you were born, but how people tend to identify pridefully with that place, that they identify their self with all the different nuances of that culture. And they say, we do this here, or this is how we act, or this is how we roll, or this is how we speak. And they defend it to their last breath as if they had one of those original hands in the cultivation and the making of that culture. And I want to look more into the psychology behind that desperate need to protect whatever that culture is by all means, whether it be right or wrong, right? Some people try to justify some things about wherever they're from and the culture by saying, well, this is how I was raised. This is how we are. This is, this is from the land, the dirt from whence I've come. And what is that, right? What is that protection? Is it some sort of a protection of ego, of your self-identity that you don't want to break away from? Are you done being raised by the time you grow up and leave? Or do you just always who you are going to be by the time you reach the age of 10 and how that place cultivated you? I've lived in very prideful places. I'm from the south side of Chicago. We're all very prideful of Chicago. Lived in California for a long time. They're very prideful out here. Now I'm in Texas. This is probably the most prideful place I've ever been. But where are you from, and do you really, truly identify that this place not only just majorly influenced who you are as a person, but you identify as no, this is what runs through my blood. This is who I am. I don't know. Peace.